What's up, everyone? So, today we got some serious issues to talk about, and believe me, you want to stick around for this one. CNN has just uncovered some shocking details about Elon Musk and Doge that you won't believe. But before we get into that, let me set up some crucial context. You might want to sit down for this one. Check this out, family.
We know some of the egregious waste and spending we saw. So, for example, the Biden USAID spent $1.5 million for advancing DEI in Serbia. They spent $2 million for sex changes in Guatemala. They spent $6 million for tourism in Egypt. They spent $1 million to help disabled people in Tajikistan become climate leaders. They spent another $1 million for Hamas, a Hamas-linked charity, and they spent $15 million for contraceptives and condoms in Taliban-controlled Afghanistan. Now, if you're a left-wing radical activist, that's music to your ears, but if you're just an American taxpayer, that is horrifying, which is why President Trump has come in and said enough is enough. We're going to stop this nonsense.
This is what is so truly incredible, that President Trump, along with the Doge team led by Elon Musk, come in and in about 2 weeks rip up what has been going on and USAID funding terrorism and coups and regime change and just ungodly, grotesque goulash around the globe. For 40 some odd years, it's been a problem. 2 weeks, we're done, Senator. We are done.
Well, and look, this was desperately needed under Joe Biden. I blocked one of the senior appointees to USAID because USAID was flowing money to Gaza that was going straight to Hamas, and they were doing everything they could to hide that. And we're not going to do that. We are not going to allow this to happen. And I got to say, it's really striking to see the reaction of Democrats and a lot of folks in the media where they have convinced themselves that Elon Musk is the devil. I like the title of your segment just a moment ago about Doge derangement syndrome, because it really is that Elon is living rent-free in their brain, and I'm grateful that he is working round the clock to root this out and end it, and it's exactly what President Trump was elected to do.
Well, family, now Ted Cruz has been revealing some pretty mind-blowing details about USAID spending, and when you hear these numbers, you won't believe what American taxpayers have been funding. And let me run you through it. 1.5 million for advancing DEI in Serbia, 2 million for sex charge operations in Guatemala, 6 million for tourism in Egypt, 1 million to help disabled people in Tajikistan become climate leaders, 1 million sent to Hamas-linked charity, and 15 million for contraceptives in Taliban-controlled Afghanistan. If you're a taxpayer, this should infuriate you, right? And now, in all this outrageous spending, that totals 26.5 million. And it leads to this post that I feel like simplifies everything, right? But that totals 26.5 million. That's the tax dollars of 1,325 Americans gone in a flash. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, right? But instead of focusing on the real waste and corruption, what is CNN digging up? And before we get into what CNN digging up, I wanted you guys to see this post because I think this simplifies everything in easy, simplified terms from a C student perspective. People don't understand billions of government spending, but they do understand their own taxes. The average U.S. taxpayer pays $20,000 a year. Instead of saying USAID spent $20 million on Sesame Street and Iraq, they spent the entire tax bill of 1,000 Americans. That hit different at Elon Musk, right? So this is what CNN has to say with this mess. They rather focus on this nonsense. Check it out.
Yes, so this is a 19-year-old high school graduate who has used the unfortunate nickname Big Balls online. So that would be one way that we could refer to him. He is now working at Musk's behest inside Doge. And we looked into his background. And so we found Several notable things, Aaron. One of which is that this individual has founded multiple companies, including one with another unfortunate name, Tesla.Sexy LLC, which he established in 2021. He would have been around 16 years old. Now, this LLC controls dozens of web domains. Yes, so this is a 19-year-old high school graduate.
All right, there you have it. So they're investigating a 19-year-old high school graduate who goes by the name Big Balls. Yep, that's what CNN calls breaking news, folks. Apparently, this guy works for Elon Musk and Doge, and they even dug up his past, finding a company he started called Tesla Do Sexy LLC when he was just 16. Really, CNN? This is what you're calling investigative journalism here? And seriously, instead of calling out the billions wasted by the government, CNN's big scoop is a nickname. Great work. Good job, CNN. But let's be real. Elon Musk, Big Balls, and Doge are doing more for innovation than this nonsense that CNN got going on. But I digress. Now, before we wrap up, here's a quick reminder in regards of understanding that Americans voted for this. They voted for a more lean government, and they want to know where their tax dollars are going. So I don't understand what's the big shakeup here, because basically this egregious spending to Hamas they were trying to hide. And if you guys really think about it, they treated Democrats in this case, the hypocrites, they treat their money like it's their money. They treat American dollars money like it's their money when it's not their money. It's the taxpaying citizens' money. But they've been getting away with this nonsense for so long. We done seen Robert F. Kennedy Jr. call out Bernie Sanders, basically getting kickbacks from Big Pharma, and also how he tried to claim that there were donors. And basically, this is the Democrats basically money laundering through the concept of frivolous spending by using taxpayer dollars. So at the end of the day, CNN can try to change the narrative and focus on so much of a non-important thing that doesn't really substantiate the point that American taxpayer dollars been wasted and spend it like nothing. And people in these public officials, these people that represent the American people, are treating it like it's their own money. It's just a disgrace, family. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I hope you guys got some value from this video. And if you have, please hit this video and give it a big thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel, family, and join the family. On that note, family, peace.